Skip, back in the office, another Monday for Skip Scoop. A sweep version took out the Spartans in 3. Talk about that.
Well, I mean, we talked about it earlier in the week that we're kind of in tournament mode at this point, and we knew that they had a very, very good baseball team coming in, but we felt we matched up with them pretty well. And some things have to go your way, in which they did. But I was really proud of the way we played this weekend and the seesaw effort back and forth with both teams, and kind of setting the tone on Friday. Joey Donato was once again strong through 5. Chad Martin came in, did an excellent job of holding guys down, but it was a wild weekend. I mean, the second day we had to carry that one on over into Sunday. What did it end up? 15 innings.
15 innings.
15 innings, and we again did it over 2 days, but won it in dramatic fashion. A lot of drama in that game. The viewers that were watching the game on the Big Ten Network, unfortunately, didn't get to see one of the most exciting finishes going. But another extra inning game for the Hoosiers. I think what is our stat this year on extra innings?
6-2 in extra inning games, 3-0 if a game has gone 13 or more. So we just need to get to 13 innings.
So we played. Yeah, it was a long day. I would rather get them over. I didn't sleep much that night, worrying about the next day. And then another long one on Sunday. Another very, very good baseball game. Freshman Matt Dearden did an excellent job in giving us a start. Kind of pushed into that role because of Blake starting or finishing the game 2 when we had Blake scheduled to go, and so we just kind of put it together. But I was proud of our guys. It was a long, grinding, bad weather, bad condition weekends, and we came out with a 3-game sweep, as you said, over a very, very strong opponent, Michigan State.
And Skip, you mentioned the relief work of Chad Martin. We had some other good performances out of the bullpen. Casey Smith came in and gave quite a performance, and Johnny Hoffman on Sunday, 4 2/3.
Fantastic. He actually pitched, I believe, a little bit in the game before. I can't remember now off the top of my head, but really came in there and throwing strikes and shut down a very potent offense. But yeah, all the guys that came in, I thought, did an excellent job of doing their role, and that's what I said to the guys after. I was so proud of different guys stepping up at different times, and very much a team effort. It was a lot of fun in the dugout this weekend, and guys really enthusiastic and into each other. So always good to get 3, but we're not out of the woods yet. I mean, we still got our hands full.
And on your Twitter, I think you had a tweet something about it's amazing what you can do when no one is worried about who gets the credit. Well, someone did get some credit this week. Dustin DeMuth, once again, 3rd time being selected as the Big Ten Freshman of the Week.
Which, just found that out today. Yeah, his 3rd time. And as you say, if we're doing things well as a team, probably means some guys are getting it done individually. And Dustin, again, picking up another Freshman of the Week in the Big Ten is quite an accomplishment. And I think that's 6 overall of the Freshman of the Week for us. So we got, I guess the future looks bright for the Hoosiers with all these young guys getting it done. But a good mix of veterans and young guys, and we got a battle this weekend to hopefully secure our spot in that tournament.
Yeah, and before we move into the upcoming week, we got to embark on one last thing. A lot more rain going on. We had another rain delay on Sunday, and a funny interview with Justin Cureton.
Well, I was up in the booth with the umpires looking at the radar, and apparently Justin had his own thoughts on some things. So take a look at this.
How would you describe your 2-strike approach today?
Very good.
Very good. Competitive? I'd agree. How about your base running?
Today or yesterday?
In general, over the weekend.
Pretty aggressive, on point.
Finally, how would you, why would you still be wearing your helmet an hour into a rain delay?
Yeah, that's before. I'm ready to play.
You're ready to go? Just at the drop of a hat, you're ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay. I have no further questions. Thank you.
And, it's funny about that. People think coaching is easy. How about that right there? But no, he was ready to play. He was ready to play.
Yeah, and we better be ready to play starting tomorrow already. Not much of a break. Tuesday game, home finale against the Louisville Cardinals, and then you hop right back on the bus the next day. A Thursday, Friday, Saturday, something a little different at Illinois for the final Big Ten Conference week.
Yep, they do that to get ready for the teams that make it, prepare, give them an extra day's rest with their pitchers for the tournament. But strong Louisville opponent coming in tomorrow. They always been challenging for us. We got them the first game of the year down there, so I know they're going to be ready to play. Last chance to see the Hoosiers at home, the 2011 Hoosiers. So I hope people come out and see that. But then we travel to Illinois. They're playing very, very well right now, and Dan Hartleb always does a great job with the team. Very, very good coach. Those guys will be ready to play. And I've had all these texts and emails from people. Hey, congratulations on the tournament spot. And I'm like, hey, people. We don't have the tournament spot yet. We still have some work to do this weekend, and I think our guys are very, very aware of that. We just had a good practice. You can see me in my practice gear here still. But guys know what's at stake, and I think we'll come out ready.
All right, Coach, let's get into the questions and pictures of the week.
Questions of the week. This comes from Grant and Luke from Bloomington. Everyone in baseball has a nickname. Besides Skipper, which is your nickname, what are some of the most colorful nicknames of the guys on the team? I don't know if they're colorful, but I'll kind of let you have some here. We have Scooter, and maybe you can figure out who that is. That's Jared Sabrin. Monski, that would be a one Blake Monar. Nobby, these guys just add E to the end of their name, and I think they come up with that. Trace Knobloch. This one is the ultimate swag. Who else would be swag other than Micah Johnson? Gangsta. This one was given to him and dubbed to him by his surrogate father here in Bloomington, Jeremy Gray. Loves Ryan Halstead. If you saw an earlier Skip Scoop with the Gangsta doing his rap on the bus, that's kind of how that got there. The Pocket Paul Molitor. That goes out to Brian Lambert, and the old-time baseball fans know who Paul Molitor was. And we've got Torch, and that would be Tiki, Tyler Tiki, the Tiki Torch.
It's a stretch, but
yeah,
you got to go with it. It's another Jeremy Gray
exactly
nickname.
But those are some of the nicknames, and thank you for that question, Grant and Luke. This comes out that wouldn't be a Skip Scoop if we didn't have Scott from Dartown. What's the most unusual thing you've done on your birthday? I would say the most unusual thing is come up with a line dance with you on my birthday. Scott, thanks for sharing that with everybody publicly. We're moving on to pictures. Got some great pictures of the week. This comes from Scott from Clarksville, Tennessee. Comes with a little caption here. Scott, this is Scott towing the rubber during an 8th grade field day at Montgomery Central Middle School. Ground rules, as you can notice, knocking over Coach Mark's pop results in an automatic double play. I like that. That would have been great backyard. You go get you pop, Scott Marks. It's a good little picture right there. This one let's see. We have Joel. This is Joel. Joel has some former ties to this program, one of our former trainers, doing his best to sport two of my favorite shirts right there, Kyle. We got the Indiana Hoosiers, and then we've got the Chicago Cubs, a place near and dear to me. Looks like they've got some funky weather going on there as well, but an awesome picture there. And you know it wouldn't be complete without a picture from who?
Ross Dickerson.
Ross Dickerson. Now, we've called out Ross in the past, and we made fun of him for not having a job because it seemed like everywhere he was climbing rocks or mountains or something around the country. So Ross took it upon himself, said, here is a picture of his workplace. It's the single entry of the combination vault leading into the Navy workspace. He said if we can only see the door, if we went inside the restricted area, if we saw that, he would have to kill us. But so Ross is sending this picture to prove that it actually works, and it looks like he goes to work in his IU gear. This comes to a former Bloomington resident. This is Hector. I believe Hector's up in Carmel now. Hector's been a long-time baseball fan and doing his best cheesy smile imitation there with his IU shirt on. Thank you, Hector. And this is why you don't leave your door unlocked, Kyle. I left my door unlocked, and our team physician, the IU team physician, he took it upon himself to not only come sit in my chair, but it also looks like he stole, Dr. Hipson stole my 13 jersey and sat in my chair while I was out. I actually got this picture when I was out running around. He sent it from my office and did this without my permission, but I like the serious look there. It looks like he's locked in right there. So Dr. Andy Hipskin from the IU Athletic Department.
Skip, we're rolling to next week like we talked about, Illinois trip, and then hopefully the Big Ten tournament after that. People keep tuning in next week. We'll have at least cut 3 or 4 more Skip Scoops.
Yeah, well, we got to keep them, keep playing good baseball and see where we go. But as I said, we take off, and it's a little bit different schedule this week with the Thursday, Friday, Saturday format for the conference play. So make sure you're aware of that. Time change?
7:05 on Thursday and Friday Eastern time, 2 o'clock on Saturday.
Okay, but tune in next week for another hopefully good information. Getting ready for the Big Ten tournament of the Skip Scoop edition.